Today I'm making bread. Usually you're seeing me welding or working with the pigs or putting up fence or being a mechanic with the generator, but I'm also the bread maker here. I like making bread and I like to cook actually. So on a bread making machine, you're looking at the machine. In all fairness, my wife Lori, she makes bread too, but I enjoy making bread. So today we're going to make some bread, and I stole this recipe from a friend of mine here, a very nice Mennonite lady, Dara. If you see her, tell her I said thanks, but I make French bread too, but this is her recipe. 2 cups of warm milk, 2 cups of 2 tablespoons of yeast, 1/4 cup of honey or sugar, whichever you have. You can substitute one for the other. 1/3 cup of butter or oil, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 2 eggs, 6 cups of flour, and then you form it up how you want to do it in rolls or whatever, and you put it in the oven. You are going to need, and you may also want to get some bread pans for your oven. I have a cast iron one and a terracotta one. And you're going to want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees thereabouts. This is my unfinished kitchen, and this is our wood stove oven. This is the hot water we make for the house and for the sink. It goes directly there. All this is coming out. It's just temporary until we get our cabinets finished. And the oven is on Celsius. It's not Fahrenheit. You look, that's right about 100. It's getting a little higher. As we set, I've got a good fire in the stove. Just put some wood on. The damper is pushed in, out there, and that's in, so that it circulates around the oven. So there we go. Put all my liquid stuff and my dry stuff together with the exception of the flour, mix it up. I got my yeast in there, my eggs, my sugar, my salt. And I want to proof the yeast, which means I want to give it a little bit of time to see if the bubbles come up. I keep my flour in a bucket. There's the bucket right there in the chair. And it just makes it easier for us. The way to do that, as much flour as we get, since we're buying, I don't know, 20 to 40 kilos at a time of flour. Now, after you get the flour and the stuff, you want to mix it together, which I'm going to do here in my mixer. This is my bowl, and this is my mixer. Hands work fine, so here we go. They have a different flour here in Chile than you get in the United States. They don't have red flour, they just have flour. And they call it all-purpose flour, which means it's good for almost no purpose. It's not as glutinous in the United States as the flour you get in the United States. And because of that, it's a little bit more like cake flour. So you have to maybe use a little bit more yeast to make your dough a little wetter, and you also need to knead it a little bit longer. This ought to give me about 2 good loaves, maybe 2.5 good loaves. Bread. This will last us most of the week. We have hot dogs or hamburgers or something. I'll whip up a batch of buns or rolls for those. Okay, well, it's I've kneaded the dough. It's all worked in good. It's the right consistency. Nice and doughy, kind of stretchy. Now I have to let it rest for, I don't know, 30-45 minutes, something like that. Let it rise, and it'll get twice as big. Just cover it so no critters get to it, or bugs or anything, flies. And then I'm going to put it in my pans here, and then into the oven. I'm baking about, I don't know, 15 to 30 minutes. So this will rise in these bread pans, oh, probably for another 20 or 30 minutes most. Here's our oven temperature right now. We want it up to 100. Okay, so the oven is now above 100, and fire's going a lot better. So, in go the loaves of bread. And there you have it. Well, I've got just enough time to go out and feed the pigs and come back and then check my bread. So we'll go do that now. Look at that puppy over there. He thinks those little pigs are other puppies. Anyways, here's my gate. Just about done. I'll have a video for that this coming week. You gotta feed the pigs over there. Gotta feed the pigs over there. Pinky and Oreo getting their daily ration. And now over to Pearl and Winnie and the piglets. A little fresh water for them. There's Pearl and Winnie and piglets here. Oh yeah, they love slopping around in the mud. Yeah, get out of that mud. That's my mud. Here's our slop trough. These pigs get better food than most people get. Salmon fillets in there, filet mignon, fresh ripe avocado, not rotten. Well, there's some rotten in there too, I imagine, but wonderful restaurant gives me all their leftovers. These pigs eat better fruits and vegetables than y'all do up there in the U.S. getting at Walmart. Actually, most of the stuff you get from Walmart's from Chile, as far as vegetables and fruits go right now. So, they're happier than you are. Well, here we are back in the kitchen. He wants some bread. Oh yeah. About 100, I don't know, 40. Fire's going good. Give it a couple more minutes. Okay, so there you have it. There's our 2 loaves of bread, golden brown, almost golden black. But it still goes down good. And beautiful rolls, all hand done. The only thing I didn't do was pick and grind the flour, which is, hey, not too far off doing that either. So, ciao from Chile Expat family. Thanks for watching a guy make bread.